to Avyakt the Journey. Today's 19 Avyakt Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti, 9th June 1969. Laziness, the sweet form of inactivity. Are all of you stable in the Avyakt stage, whilst in the corporeal form? What do you call the Avyakt stage? Do you recognize it? First, there is the recognition of the Avyakt stage. Then there is the discernment of it. Do you have knowledge of both these aspects? What do you call the Avyakt stage? The absence of the awareness of the corporeal form. How can there not be the awareness of the corporeal form whilst performing actions with the corporeal form? How much experience do you have of the Avyakt stage whilst being in the corporeal form? Today, Baba wants to ask all of you this. What is the longest time you should spend in this stage? What should the longest time be? Do you know that? 8 hours. According to the complete stage, even 8 hours is insufficient. According to your present effort, is 8 hours too much? Not a single person raised his hand. Acha. Those who have reached 6 hours, raise your hands. Again, not a single person raised his hand. Acha. Those who have reached 4 hours of remembrance, raise your hands. Some raise their hand for 4 hours remembrance, and some for 2 hours. According to this result, how much time do you need to make effort? The course has finished. You are now doing the revised course. But even then, the result for the majority of you is not so good. What is the reason for this? All of you are making effort. You have the enthusiasm and you have the aim. Then why are you not able to do it? Lack of attention. In which aspect is there a lack of attention? Everyone has the attention to be worthy and come close. But which aspect of attention is still lacking? What causes the lack of practice of the Avyakt stage? All sitting here are effort makers. Is there anyone sitting here who would say that he is not an effort maker? Since you are effort makers, why is this lacking? What do you have to do? Why are you not able to remain introverted when you want to? Why do you become extroverted? All of you have become enlightened souls. Whilst being clever, enlightened souls, why do you become senseless? You have received understanding. The course for understanding has also finished. And since the course is finished, it means that you have become sensible. Why are you still senseless? It has been seen that the main reason is that some of you become careless, and this can also be called laziness. The sweet form of laziness is lethargy. There are many forms of laziness. The majority of you have laziness or carelessness in one form or another. There is the desire and also the effort to do it. But because there is carelessness, you are not able to make the kind of effort that you should be making. When there is greater knowledge in the intellect, there is greater carelessness because of it. Those who consider themselves to be less clever are making intense effort. Those who consider themselves to be very clever become more careless. The desperation to show and do something that there previously used to be in your effort has now finished. You have become content. You have become content with yourself. We have understood the knowledge. We are doing service anyway. You must not become a contented soul in this way. There should be that compulsion and enthusiasm in your effort. Just as when the ones in bondage are desperate, they make intense effort. However, those who are not in bondage become content and so become careless. This is the result seen in the majority of effort makers. Always think that you are becoming a number one effort maker, not that you have become that. When there is the knowledge of all the three aspects of time in the intellect, you consider yourself to be even more clever. You were also told previously how you become a master when you should become a child, and how you become a child when you should become a master. So you are making sweet effort in the form of a child. You have claimed a right to the kingdom, and you have also received the tilak. However, this slack and sweet effort will not do any more. The more you remain stable in the form of Shakti, the more powerful your effort will be. At present, your effort is not powerful, it is slack. All of you are effort makers, but there isn't the power that there should be in the effort. It isn't powerful effort. In order to fill your effort with power, you must keep a point in front of you in the morning. Just as you have a heart-to-heart conversation at Amrit Vela, in the same way, in order to make your effort powerful, especially retain one or another point in the intellect, now you need to make special effort. The days of making ordinary effort have now passed. Just as you hold special functions, in the same way, you must now understand that because there is a very little time, you have to have a program for making special effort. You have to keep the aim of making special effort and move forward. If you still continue to move along with this poor result, what will be the result of the exams that are yet to come? Much more difficult exams are yet to come. And so, in order to face them, you have to make hard effort. If the effort is ordinary and the exams are difficult, what will the result be? Acha, today is Baba is meeting the brothers. Are you content with your effort? You are continuing to move along, but to what percentage? Those who consider themselves to following Srimad by 75%, raise your hand. Many raise their hand. Acha, what is the main Srimad? The main Srimad is to stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance for as long as possible, because it is through this pilgrimage of remembrance that there will be success in purity, the divine virtues, and service. What is the chart of remembrance like for those who follow Srimad by 75%? Their chart of remembrance should also be 75%. Such a soul is called one who follows Srimad completely. Today, the brothers have specially been put in the front. The sisters have been asked to come back later, because whenever a meeting is to take place, the sisters quickly come running, whereas the brothers remain watching. The brothers have to be given a responsibility also. In fact, it has already been given. It has been shown in your pictures that after the copperage, you lose your crown. In the same way, you have been given the crown of responsibility, but sometimes you knowingly take it off, and sometimes Maya takes it off. In Satyug, the crowns are so light that you cannot even tell there is a weight on your head. Do the scenes and scenery of Satyug come in front of you or not? Do the scenes of Satyug come in front of you by themselves, or do you make them emerge? As you progress further, the scenes of Satyug will come in front of you, even when you do not have a conscious wish that they should come. There will be no need to make them emerge. As you come closer, the scenes will also come closer. To be continued. Om Shanti.